Hey guys, welcome back. So today we have Cindy and me, Talenta, and we have Hayu. And today we will be learning about
mood, and modality.
yes.
So basically, we have like an example of dialogue that we are going to use as the sample to indicate modality and mood. But before, we would like to explain a bit about what is mood, what is modality. So let us start from modality. So modality has like four types. There are probability, usuality, obligations, and also for the last one, inclination. Besides, modality also has like three levels of value. The first one is high value, for example, could be certain. The second one or second level is median value. It could be probable. And the last one, the lowest value or low value, it could be possible.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, so now let's talk about mood. So mood deals with a speaker's perception of the reality of a proposition. So it shows, is it a fact or is it what kind of information that the speakers gave? And so in mood, the structure is subject. There's an agreement, the SV agreement, which is subject plus verb. The verb are finite or modal auxiliary, and then plus the residue. So in mood, there are three types of moods that we have learned in class. The first one is declarative mood, which is to give information. The second one is interrogative mood, which is to to ask or demand information. And then the third one is imperative mood, to ask or give goods or services. The unique of imperative mood is that imperative mood doesn't need to have subject, or at least the subject is hidden. So it's just the verb one. So that's about mood. Now let's go to the answers.
Hey guys, so my name is Cindy, and in this video, I'm gonna show you the dialogue that we are actually use as the sample for indicating the mood and also the modality. And here it is. So if you guys want to read the whole text or whole conversation, feel free to pause the video and I will wait for you in 3, 2, 1. All right, so everyone has finished reading, and as you guys have read and analyzed that there are two people in this dialogue. It is Lindsay and Graham. And you guys obviously know what they are discussed about, the topic that they are talking about, and it is really obvious about the theme. So the theme is basically about travel to Tibet based on the core from the text.
Okay, now let's discuss about mood and also functions that expressed in the text. If you see here, we've made several lot of sentences bold, which is it shows the mood in the text. So in moods that we have learned in class, there are three types of mood. There are declarative mood, which is its function is to it's to give information. And then the second one is interrogative mood, which is to demand or asking information. And then the third one is imperative mood, which is to demand or asking goods or services. So you can pause if you want to see the sentences that shows moods. Now let's break it down. What types of mood there are in the text? Now, so if you see here, there are only two types of mood in the text. The first one is interrogative mood, and the second one is declarative mood. So, interrogative mood is, as I said, it's about asking information. Therefore, the structure is finite verbs or auxiliary verbs plus subject. The verbs are used to shows the mood, the tenses, and etc. So if you see here, we have bold and italic and underline which one is the verbs and which one is subjects. And then also in the declarative mood, it is the structure is subject plus finite verbs or modal auxiliary verbs. We've also bold and give a sign which is what. Now let's see what is the function that is expressed in the text. As I said, interrogative mood, asking information. Declarative mood is to give information. Therefore, the functions in the text characterized by the moods are, number one, is to ask or demand informations that is expressed by Lindsay. And then the second function is to give informations by declarative mood that is expressed by Graham. Mind you that this is the sentences that we've shown in this slide is not all the sentences that shows the mood of the text or the sentences. This is just the sentences that supports what is that supports the character of the function, that characterize the function of the text. So that's all for the mood and the function.
Hi there. So the question that I will be addressing is the third question, which is, how does modality characterize the text you have selected? How does your analysis of modality help you to answer one of the two questions below? Now, the text that we chose are the first one. So the question that we got is, what is the likely relationship between the speakers in the dialogue? Okay, now, as what my friend Cindy has explained to you guys at the beginning of the video, in grammar and semantics, modality refers to linguistic devices that indicate the degree to which an observation is possible, probable, likely, certain, permitted, or prohibited. To put it simply, modality can give us the hints in which a person stood in a conversation about a certain matter. You can get a feel whether they are certain about something or if they are having doubts about something. Now, in English, these notions are commonly, though not exclusively, expressed by modal auxiliaries such as can, might, should, and will. Now, on the left side of the screen is a list of these modal auxiliaries that I spoke of. Feel free to pause the video so you can read them and get a better grasp on these auxiliaries, on these verbs. Are you done? Okay, good. Moving on swiftly to the text that our group has selected. Here we can see two individuals having a conversation, and that is occurring between Lindsay and Graham. And by using modality, we can get a better grasp on what sort of relationship that they have. Now, the way that they spoke to each other gave off the feeling that they've known each other for a long time. So they could be friends, or maybe co-workers, perhaps colleagues, maybe even best friends. Now, an argument could be made that these two have a much more formal relationship, considering how one of them is a more experienced person while the other is let's call him a newbie when it comes to the matter of visiting Tibet. What you should prepare beforehand, what you should do in Tibet, and the things that you should expect when you were visiting Tibet, and all of that good stuff. However, the way that they spoke to each other really gave off the vibes that me and my best buddies would usually, talk to each other. So I think it's less of a formal relationship, but more of a casual one. That's why we think that these two have definitely known each other for a certain amount of time, thus making their relationship as friends at the very least. Anyway, guys, that has been it about our short explanation about the first text, the dialogue, and about modality.
Are you guys understand?
Yes, you do, because we will get an A if you do understand.
Anyway, guys, I want you all to also keep in mind that this is merely a text example of a dialogue. If you were ever to find yourself in a real life situation, having a conversation between someone else, maybe a teacher or maybe your friend, in a face-to-face interaction, it's going to be an entirely different experience. But hopefully our short explanation today can help you to understand about modality just a little bit more. Either way, I'm Talenta.
I'm Cindy.
I'm Hayu.
Thank you for watching our video. Bye-bye.
Bye.